Hello everyone and welcome to week 1 of the 2017 season of the Emerald Madden League here on Madden NFL 15 for the Xbox One. We are starting anew here with a 0-0 record as we get set to take on the Cleveland Browns. Just for anybody who's following along, I might be wondering what happened to the end of last season. I did make the playoffs, so but the reason why that there was no playoff game to be broadcast was we played that game on the day that kind of Twitch went haywire a few weeks ago, and weren't able to log in from the Xbox One, so there is no broadcast of that game. I lost, needless to say. So we just finished the draft not too long ago, and we are ready to go here for week 1, so let's get right down to business. So I'm trying to think offhand, there's not a ton of adjustments I made to my team in the off season. I was a little bit limited in cap room. I did pick up, I upgraded at center. I upgraded it at corner. Picking up, who did I pick up as my center? Goodness, where is it? Oh, John Sullivan, and I picked up Captain Marnolin at corner, and then basically just kind of tried to get some depth with the draft. I got a decent corner in the draft in the 4th round. Actually, it was an 81 rated overall, and I got a 78, I think, halfback in the 2nd round, so that was good. That was kind of like I had lost 2 of my running backs to free agency, so basically I had Ryan Matthews as the only running back on my roster. So had to draft a couple and actually got a decent one. So as we're getting ready to kick this off, just once again, let's remind you that if you are interested in an online connected franchise for Madden NFL 15, head on over to iongamecorner.com. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll see the link to the Madden 15 page. That'll give you the page that'll give you all the rules, info, teams that are taken for both leagues we have, one for the Xbox One and one for the PlayStation 4. If you're interested in joining the Xbox One League, you want to contact me, and my gamer tag on Xbox Live is Arethius. You can also reach me via email, iongamecorner@gmail.com, or on Twitter @iongamecorner. And for the PlayStation 4 League, you want to contact Nick. You can reach him on PlayStation Network. His handle there is Kagone. And you can also reach him via Twitter @NickOliveira87. Hopefully we can have a good start to the new season here.
Short's gonna test the coverage this time.
Not sure how I feel about having Cecil Shorts as my return man. A couple of the guys that I drafted actually are decent returners and about the same as Shorts, so I may change that because he was one of my better receivers last season. He's right now on my depth chart, he's my 3rd receiver, which I do like to throw to my slot receiver quite a bit. Well, my 1st round pick there is that 2nd tight end there, Rob Good is his name. Let's go to him with the first pass of the season. Oh, look at this! A nice little start to a career.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful.
I think he is 75 overall.
And what they're going to do here,
I lost Mercedes Lewis, retired. So I do like to use 2 tight ends a bit, so I knew that was something I needed to pick up in the offseason. It was a decent 2nd tight end because my 3rd string tight end is not good at all.
Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Offense lines up here, back to the ground, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Wow, when you keep picking up first downs like this, it gives you confidence. But maybe most importantly, it gets the defense sitting over there going, what's coming next?
They bring in the extra tight end. And Matthews is called on once again.
No, nothing on the tight end, but nothing there.
The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation, trying to work that left side.
Nice little completion there to Olsen.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Man-to-man coverage down the field. When you see it, you got to be accurate with the football. He was that time, and that's why we got the completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Jaguars come out in a 2 tight end set. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. And that's lead in on the stop.
Not much there. I'm not usually a fan of stretching to the short side of the field, but where the
defense lined up going with the
defense was shifted to the other side, really would have been asking for trouble.
Eyeing that left side.
Nice. Nice little first drive.
Good job that time by
I had a good laugh with some of the guys in the league in the Facebook chat. Excuse me, while we were doing the oh, that's right. Also, I'll get into that in a second.
The Browns have themselves in a hole early.
Noticed after 3 weeks of the preseason, maybe my team was ranked 6th in the league or 7th in the league in offense.
Ready for the kickoff.
It's ridiculous. So as you see, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the kicking here. We are now playing on All Madden. May have made reference to this in earlier videos. It's been a while, so records were just getting shattered. So I decided that we just needed to make the jump to All Madden. There's really no other way around it. We had like guys like Shane, the Panthers. I think he ended up putting up like 110 points one of the last weeks of the season. So it was necessary. So for someone like me who went 9-7 and barely squeaked into the playoffs, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting season, but kind of I think it was necessary to make that change. And then the other thing is I put a trade restriction in. Ooh, nice. Oh, go. Ha! Thanks for the start here. I figured based on how quickly we run through seasons, it's basically, let's say it's maybe like 3 months or so it takes us to run through a season, that we're going to have time for 2...
Josh
I forgot to tweet out that I'm going live. Let's go to that real quick. This is going to cross, I think. Just take it off.
Fields the football at the 3, able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
All right, there we go. So, so like I was saying, kind of figured out that we're basically going to get 2 more seasons in before the next Madden comes out. So as a result of that, I decided that it would not be... excuse me. It would not be allowed to trade draft picks from 2019 on. So we just did the 2017 draft, and so we'll play this season, we'll have the 2018 draft, and then we'll play the 2018 season. and then that's probably going to be it. So basically, to be able to trade 2019 picks would be more or less trading things that have no value to you, because we're never going to get to that. We're not going to get to that draft. So that's kind of the thinking there. So that's a addendum to the rules that's in place now. It was something I had planned anyways, and it's in the rule that in the league rules you can find on the website that there would be a trade restriction for draft picks once we determined what the last season was going to be. So since you can trade picks kind of a year, 2 years in advance, we needed to put that in now. It's a good little stop there. See if we can,
you can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football.
Do it again here on third down.
Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Third down following the run. It's Tate in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center.
The player lock camera. And quarterback is going.
Beyond the markers, it's a first down.
That's a rookie quarterback for the Browns. So it's tough to tell once you get a few seasons in.
First down here. The Jaguars.
I was looking at potentially drafting a quarterback in the first round, but I mean, I've got Bortles, who's still young and getting a little bit better, so where it kind of wasn't a necessary pick. I was looking at it where I didn't really have a solid first round target for where I was picking. I think I was picking 21st. So what I did was I just kind of scouted a lot of the players within 5 picks of my pick, and kind of was kind of like going to be, well, who's left on the board, and maybe take just the best available player, regardless of need. But ended up being, there was a couple of quarterbacks and a couple of centers, and of course, like I said, I just picked up John Sullivan in free agency, and really didn't have a pressing need at quarterback, so ended up going with the tight end, who I think had us maybe, I think he was a first round grade. So worked out so far, at least I think. Like I said, 75 for first round rookie. That's not bad.
Way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Just moving the ball down the field here.
Tate's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Now first and 10. Here's the handoff. It's wide open. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
And here we have second down. From the shotgun.
Wow, all day. Someone can get him.
He's thrown to the ground.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz.
Most ridiculous sack ever. All that running around for a 1 yard loss, and you get credit for a sack.
Third down after the sack. The long drive continues.
Get him. There's a sack. Nice. Dante Hightower. That's big, because that's going to force a field goal here. Keep me up by 2 scores.
And they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And the kick is good for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time,
so we've got plenty of time here to see if we can put another nice drive together and get some more points before half here. That'll help. Yeah, see, that's going to be one of the issues. You see there, after that run back now, Shorts is pretty much gassed and will probably come out after a play or two.
The defense comes out in the nickel. To the ground, trying to plow ahead and pick up about 4.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying,
yeah, so Shorts out. And you see, actually just picked up Wes Welker.
2nd down and 7. Out to the left.
Oh, there's a pick. Oh, linebacker picks. Bad choice of throw there. I had lost Allen Robinson to an injury in the preseason. He's gonna miss 4 weeks of the regular season, so I had an extra roster spot, so I figured I'd grab a receiver. I still have, with Welker now, I have 6 on the roster. Active, I should say. 7 when Robinson comes back, so probably drop somebody at that point.
A lot of times it's up to the quarterback. As he's dropping back, if he holds that football up and makes everybody think it's a pass, it works. Then when
But I thought about either, because I have 5 cornerbacks, and I like to a lot of times I like to carry 6.
2nd down and 5.
Just because, I mean, you run into situations where if you're running a lot of dime, then you're going to be in, especially when you start playing against other people who like to pass a lot. If you're, so if you're running a lot of dime, you only have 1 reserve cornerback. A lot of times you're going to end up with one of your backup safeties possibly in at corner, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but could have better matchups.
Davis, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. From the gun. Throws to the right. On the money. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just that it gained a few yards, so that's what you do.
Yeah, so you're not going to see any no huddle, I think, from them here, based on where they are on the field. How much time's left there? I mean, they've got plenty of time.
With 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Full screen. No one's there. Uh-oh. So they're now. They're saying it's not goal to go. So
once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7,
even though it's technically not goal to go,
and not settle for a field goal.
I may start using timeouts here just to see if I can preserve a little bit of time. Yeah, because you can see the first down line at the goal line, basically. And if they get a first down without scoring a touchdown, that's going to be really, it's going to take, I mean, basically you're looking at first, a QB sneak can pretty much get in from that one.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Coming to the line,
get there.
Hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 2nd and goal from the 10.
Nope.
Makes the reception. He's
Alright, so yeah,
down.
call
The Jaguars call the timeout. Their first. Just a yard out. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, I see. The timeout saved me some time because, I mean, they, in theory, you would think they would have taken some time.
3rd and goal, and what do? They run the football against the defense, and nice job.
Stupid interception.
It's good.
So hopefully it can
Defense once again setting up that score.
I have another one here.
Turnover points cashed in by the offense. Made right around the 25-yard line. Jaguars break huddle and start their drive this time from the 25. It's a two tight end formation. First down and 10.
Wow.
What a catch. And that's Kruger in on the stop. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. Snapping out of the gun. Has Olsen.
I don't think it's the first down.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback.
I wanted to go to Blackman there, but it was covered. If I threw to Blackman there, it would have been intercepted.
Third down on
See how
the
they
way.
line up. Might get the swing pass off.
Double tight end formation. Bortles got it in the gun. Justin Blackman hauls it in. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Kick those away. No sense in giving them a short field if we don't have to. I think I've got the wind at my back right now. Kind of at my back.
Royals got it at the 17. Gains 17.
So we gotta try and at least keep keep him out of field goal range here.
The Browns break huddle and start their drive this time from the 34. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Out of the shotgun.
Ooh, almost got him.
Well, you got to have a little courage to play this position now. You're going to take some hits. We got some good defensive linemen rushing the quarterback, but he stands in there, makes the throw down the field by taking the hit.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd and 2. Looking to the right side. And
Oh, all right.
Made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Could get hurt here on a short pass, but
drop back, shotgun formation. He's looking to
there it is.
here on this throw. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Browns call a timeout and are left now with only one. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Split backfield here. Dropping back now into the shotgun.
Really working that hard count.
Airing it out.
Oh, come on.
Well, they may be down on the scoreboard, but they have to be feeling very
Lenny Easton.
about the way the passing
Wait till the game here.
offense has been working to this point, Phil.
Yeah,
They didn't call a timeout in the clocks. Oh, they picked a play. That's why.
Good job. Then he's going to turn all of his attention to the defense, knowing they must play better to give them a chance to win this game.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They'll go shotgun here. As his target.
Keep him in bounds. Ah.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Come on, get him. Ooh.
The offense was able to recover the ball. The Browns with no timeouts.
All right, so look at the field goal here. Not a really solid end of the half, especially considering how it started.
This one from 39. Puts it through for 3. That does it for the first half. Browns
we gotta give
trailing
them
this
the ball
one. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
See if the defense can.
First down coming up.
What's another turnover here?
Royals in the slot. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Looks to his left. With two hands, he has it.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Second down coming up. Takes it from the strong eye. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation.
Bring
So
down Ben
good,
Tate.
positive run.
Wide receivers are bunched up. 3rd and 1. The handoff
Wow.
to Ben Tate. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Gigantic hole there.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The Browns will take the snap from the 45. Here's another handoff. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 4.
Get him. There we go.
The recovery is made by the defense.
Nice.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. They go draw. Brought down after a gain of 6.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
Jackson's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. And it's Lee who surges in to make the tackle.
Receiver didn't get there in time to
He makes the wrong read. The
pick up a
offensive
block.
line blocked it right, but when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
Midway into the 3rd.
Oh, it's Lee again.
That'll stop the
I
play
don't know where he
right
came
there.
from.
Lee is probably going to go to the sideline
Oh,
telling him,
man.
I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
First down at the 49. Here's the toss play to
Oh.
Tate. Gains 15.
Pulling lineman just annihilated my corner.
By the offense that time here in the